Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back with a new episode of When I First Heard. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back for another episode of When I First Heard. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about a song dedicated to us. And when I say us, I mean us. Black like this and not like this. It's for us by us, okay? It's going to be Tupac song Changes featuring Talent. And for the life of me, over the years, I never knew who the person was singing on this song, and I love it so much. Like, I feel like they added like the extra oomph. Like, we really understood the message because it was so direct, but it was something about the way that they sang the chorus. It really resonated with my soul. It made me believe it even more. It was just very good, very good. My Tabitha Brown voice. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Tupac Changes. It was released in 1998 off of his Greatest Hits album. And the song was produced by Big D the Impossible. And like I said, it features the artist Talent. And the song samples Bruce Hornsby and the Ranges' 1986 song The Way It Is. And of course, in the song, they say, that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. So I feel like I love when people sample a song and it's right. The worst thing you could do as an artist is sample someone's song and then it's not good. I hate it. I really do. But Tupac did what needed to be done. This song is timeless. It's a classic. It's very, very truthful. It's very raw in your face. He spoke on so many things that we experience as a people, as a culture. And speaking as a black man himself, the message was just so clear and strong to me. I've always gravitated towards Tupac, but it's something about this song in particular that it's just, you can play it like right now in 2025 and it still rings true to the times that we're living in, the experiences that black people go through on a daily basis. It's just very crazy to know that this is the America that that we're living in now, and it's still resonating with us as a people, this song. And I'm gonna be getting into some facts about the song. The song was nominated for a Grammy for the best rap solo performance at the 2000. The song was nominated for a Grammy for best rap solo performance at the 2000 Grammy Awards, and a lot of critics, they say that this is one of Tupac's best songs, and I have to agree. Like, I really do. It's something about it. It's just, I don't know. It's catchy, but it's just so true. Like, the song talks about police brutality. We talk about drugs, gang violence, and just what it takes to be like a black person growing up in America. Inequality, poverty. We talk about all of those things, and we're gonna get into the lyrics because I love, dissecting the song. So he opens the song with, I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor, and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. That's one hell of an intro, okay? But see, this is what I think people love about Tupac, because he's one of those people, he's going to tell you how it is. Very direct, very blunt, no cookie cutter. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm going to keep it real. And if it hurts, if it sounds brutal, if it sounds ugly, it came from the heart. And I really feel this way. It's not me just saying it to say it. That's why I love Tupac. I will always love Tupac for his delivery, the way that he cared about us as a people, the way that he tried to inform so many people about so many things. But the intro alone, it's crazy because, like I said, back then, this was back in the 90s, and the fact that we still can relate to this song now in 2025 is crazy. I feel like that's what makes music so powerful. The way that it stands, like, it's timeless. He said, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Basically saying, am I better off not being here versus going through this hell that we call a reality? I'm tired of being poor. Not only am I poor, even worse, I'm black. That means limited resources. That means having to get it out of the mud, because no, we weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouths, and we don't have family members that we can call on to borrow $10,000 to help start a business. It's like I got to get it out the mud. Even worse, I'm black and my stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. I don't have money, so I have to figure out a way to go get the money. I need to eat, like what they say, it's a dog eat dog. It's a dog eats dog type of world. I feel like back in like the 90s, although me being like a millennial baby, I can say like I often complain about the prices of things now. Of course, I feel like we all do. He said, cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull the trigger, kill a nigga. He's a hero. Give the crack to the kids. Who the hell cares? One less ugly mouth on the welfare. When I say he was a realist, and I feel like as a black person growing up, I feel like we all can relate to this song in multiple ways, because the variety of things that he touched on is so relatable. As a black person growing up in the 90s, probably in the 80s, I wasn't here, but I'm sure that they dealt with a lot of things as well, 70s, 60s, 50s, and so on, But the fact that he said cops give a damn about a Negro, pull a trigger, killer, he's a hero. Give the crack to the kids, who the hell cares? One less ugly mouth on the welfare. I feel like a lot of non-black people who necessarily don't care about the black struggle or what it takes for a black person in America to thrive and to be successful. And that's why I'm the type of person, when I see a successful black person, I don't go to the point of, oh, let me hate on them because how did they get it? For me, it's always going to be me being proud, me being inspired. Just thinking like, wow, they made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like they made a way for themselves. They didn't give up. Those people went through so many things that we would never probably know or never could imagine. But the fact that they still became successful in their own right is what I love about seeing successful black people. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely felt that line, to be like super honest. Like it's just something about it. And then give crack to the kids. Who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth. Why I say ugly? Give the crack to the kids. Who the hell cares? One less hungry mouth on the welfare. Because of course they think all black people use, welfare and link. And, it was really helpful for a lot of black families, not just black families, white families, Hispanic families, whatever. Back in the 90s, like, of course, we all had some type of help from the government, and as they should have helped. They contribute to it, like to a lot of the downfall of the black community. So why not help? But the way that they look at it is like one less hungry mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them off the street. That's the way that they used to look at black people. When we had to riot and things like that in LA and dealing with NYPD, LAPD, and the racism that black people experienced, is like they looked at it as they was helping the community in a way. Like, who cares? They're dead. Get the trash off the street. But it's crazy when you think about it. Like, it's not a human life being taken away from their family, But he says, first ship them dope and let them deal to brothers. Give them guns. Step back. Watch them kill each other. Now that line, baby, I live in Chicago, born and raised. First ship them dope, let them deal to brothers. That means you're helping us. You're helping us get rid of what we think is trash and bums and scums, lowlives. You're helping us. You're helping us get them off of the street. We gonna give y'all the guns. We gonna give y'all the dope to sell to each other, to take each other out slowly. Y'all gonna take each other out slowly. And then we gonna give you guns. Then we gonna sit back and watch y'all kill each other. So y'all helping us to get each other off the street. You get what I'm saying? That's what Huey said. He said, it's time to fight back. That's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark. Now Huey's dead. Huey P. Newton. Shout out to Huey P. Newton. What he did for the black community, for the culture, very much so legendary and will forever be remembered in history. Huey P. Newton. He was assassinated August 22nd, 1989. As you know, he founded the Black Panther Party, and he was assassinated. And he was all about community. He was all about helping the black people and informing us, educating us, helping us be better people, and to know that we're stronger together than we are apart. And of course, we can't have somebody out here like Huey P. trying to remind people, that black people, that they are powerful, that they are strong, that they can't come together and possibly take over the world. We can't have that. 2 shots in the dark. Now Huey's dead. I got love for my brother, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. And I feel like that's often, I can only speak on the black experience. I know that other cultures may go through the same thing, but I can only speak to the black culture because that's what I'm a part of. A lot of black people, because it is such a fight or flight type situation with the way that most of us were like raised and how we came up, sometimes you're not going to want to help people because it's like, if I help them, they might take my spot. They might do this. But it's like, no, baby, if you're solidified in your spot and what you did for yourself and for the culture, you're not going to be worried about anybody else getting help, because it's like, I'm here for them. But a lot of people are more so concerned about someone taking their spot versus helping their brother to get to their success. And it also reminds me of the quote, that crabs in a barrel type mentality. I feel like we all can think of a time where you get what I'm saying, like could have been a better help to someone in our community. And then he said, we got to start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And I also feel like there lies a problem. So many people are all for self. We forget that being in community is what makes life so much special, so much more important, so much more worth living. You can't do everything by yourself. And I see why everyone is always like, there's no I in team, because it's not. You can always look out for yourself. You should. Always put yourself first, as you should. But don't close the door behind you, because what is that doing for your people? You can't take it with you. Give that info, give those resources to someone else as well, because it's like, I look at it as, when I eat, my people eat, you know? So that line was like pretty like, it hit me real hard. It really did. He said, how can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? Wow. I never realized he said that. I love to go back to when we played as kids, but things change. And hey, that's the way it is. The whole premise of this song is very important to me, because in life, you know, when things happen, like seriously, you know, when things happen, it could be tragic, it could be good, just anything. And we always resort back to, man, I mean, it happens. That's just how it is. That's just life. So the fact that the whole premise of the song was, that's just the way it is, it's like, it really is. It's life. But he's saying some real powerful, meaningful words. And it's like, at the end of the day, we still gonna be like, man, whatever, life happens. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. And then the second verse, Tupac comes on and he says, I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to racists. We under. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people. They'll be acting right. Because both black and white are smoking crack tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skills to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems heaven sent, we ain't ready to see a black president. And you know what's crazy? I often think about what if we would have had a black president back in the 90s? Would times be different for us? Would things be different for us as a black culture if we would have had a black president in the 90s? What could have happened for us as a culture, as a people? Like, I often think about that. But when he said we ain't ready to see it, I don't know why he said we wasn't ready. I feel like we had more powerful black leaders back then than ever. But seeing President Barack Obama, to be exact, seeing him become president was so powerful. Seeing him become president was such a historic time for black people, for the world in general. And we saw how much hate and backlash he and Michelle Obama experienced. And it's very telling because even though they had the accolades, he had everything, they still looked at him as just another black person. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like that's what makes us as a community even stronger, when we show them like, yeah, we know what we're doing. We're smart too. You get what I'm saying? Way smarter for the most part. We built this country. Okay? And then he said, the penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks, but some things will never change. Try to show another way, but you staying in the dope game. Now tell me, what's a mother to do? Being real doesn't appeal to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way. I made a G today, but you made it in a sleazy way. Selling crack to the kids. I gotta get paid, but hey, that's the way it is. And I feel like that's so, when you think about it, like even today, man, everybody's trying to make a way. Everybody's trying to make a living off of something. It may not be something good, but it's like sometimes the intent behind what they're doing is not always evil. It's just like, I need money too, and this is what I know. This is what I'm good at. So you selling crack to the kids to get paid so you won't be broke. But then again, the kid is on the sideline suffering. So again, the community is hurting because now you have crack kids filling the communities. It's just like a never-ending cycle of trauma and displacement. You get what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me. In the end, Tupac was talking. He said, we got to make a change. It's not the end. He said, we got to make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working. So it's on us to do what we got to do to survive. And that's facts. And that's why when I see people like Tabitha Brown, so many people just committing to like the health, even the mental aspect of everything with therapy. I'm just so happy black people aren't against therapy anymore. Like, it's not just, oh, that's for white people type of thing. Like, it's like, no, we all have trauma. Every race, every gender, we have trauma. We have things that need to be talked out. We have things that we have to overcome and get through. And the only way we're gonna do that is if we express it, we talk about it, we let it out, you know. So the fact that he spoke on making some changes to be better people, Tupac was ahead of his time. Even back then, yes, he made the Hit 'Em Up, he made raw hip-hop music, but he also had that compassion to keep your head up. He had changes. He had so many songs that was dedicated to helping his people, and that's why he will forever go down as a legend, forever one of the best MCs, rap lyricists, hip-hop artist of all time. His music will never die because his word, not only was it present for back then, it's present now, and it's very much so true and alive now in 2025. He said, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me, and I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do, but now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You got to learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. Child. I have like family and friends in the like in the police and authority like industry, but everything he spoke on was very much so true. You have some people, I feel like some racist cops that got into the police force just to exude their power over minorities and black people. You do. And then you also have good cops that really love what they do. They want to make sure the world is a safer place. But it's like, sometimes some people be hating. You're going to have a police pull you over because you in a nice car. You got them tints just a little too dark. Oh, he got to be a gangster. What he doing? Pull him over and find out he a lawyer. Like, sometimes they be jealous. Like, for real. He said, you say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I gotta stay strapped and I never get to lay back. Cause I always gotta worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Rat tat 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 tat. That's the way it is. And that's him speaking on if someone comes back for him. And that rat tat tat tat, that's the sound of the gun. And I hate that Tupac story had to end the way that it did. And I just hate that because I feel like he had so much left. But I'm also grateful for his music and the legacy that he left behind. So many interviews, so many powerful interviews. Take a shot for every time I said powerful. I said it because this is a powerful black man. And he made me believe that I could do anything. He made me believe to speak up. I have a voice, and I will always love and respect Tupac and everything that he brought to the culture. And happy Black History Month. I had to do this. I got another one for y'all. I think next I'm going to do a classic, old school, but it's very much Black history and very much Chicago, a Chicago legend, okay? But I'm done. Shout out to Tupac, rest in peace. And thank you for everything that you've ever done for the black culture, the community, music, everything. Activism. He did everything. Thank y'all for listening. It's Kim A. Please be sure to follow me everywhere on all the socials at Kim A. K. Brand. And listen to my podcast. Y'all know I love music, right? Yeah, okay. Take care, y'all.